Hey everyone, so it's Dan here. It's a fantastic Thursday. I have to quickly run out and find my shoes. I don't know what I did with them. I had them last week and I took them off after class. No idea where they are, so I'll be back in a minute. Got to find my shoes. They're actually where I left them. I can't believe that. I've been running all over the house looking for the stuff. And fortunately, they're here. One of those days where I've been up for about 5 hours and time just flies. You don't even realize it's class time, but class time is such an exciting time for me that it just seems to get here, but I'm so happy. Love doing it. I've got a really good class today. I'll be back in 1 second and I'll explain it all to you. Okay, I'm back. Gotta have some water now. I've been running around. Hey Pat, hey Laura. Great to see you here. Cheers. We're starting the day with a drink. It's so good. Okay, so today's workout, I was outside. It's been raining out here, but the sun's kind of come out now. So today's workout is a tough workout. We know Thursdays, certainly the highest level that I teach. And after last week's, what's the right word? After last week's class, that's the word. It's great that I forgot the class. We're keeping this format for a little while. This is where we do 4 exercises, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then take a break. We call it the boxing, where you're gonna do a round and then get a break for water, and do a round and a break for water. And this is a tough day today. This is a training day where we're taking all the connections we built on Tuesday and putting them into the workout. Now, to be able to do this workout, you've got to be able to get on and off the board safely, facing sideways and facing forwards. If you can't do that yet, it's okay. Watch and join in with what you can. And as everybody always knows, safety always comes first. So don't bypass the safety side trying to keep up. And there's a couple of requirements. Have water with you. Today, have a chair with you. I've got my chair back here ready to go. So have a chair ready. Feel your body, feel what's happening. If your heart rate is getting too high, stop, take a break, or just rock side to side on the board and catch up again as you go. If you need to get water, you need to stop for a while and sit and watch. I love the fact that you watch, because it's going to create the vision in your mind of what you will be able to do. There's nobody that I know that won't be able to do these exercises at their level, which will be an increase of where they are today. And everything is about increasing your quality of life. Now, I'm being really serious today, because this is serious, and go at your own pace. I'm going to be going at what I consider a comfortable pace, that I'm not pushing it to try and lose people. I'm going at a speed to either challenge you to keep up, or to make sure that we're inclusive, that everybody is working at a good level. I'm not going to go so fast that I try and get people to drop out. This is about you and about getting better and taking a challenge. Now, at the same time, make sure that as you're following along, if you need to go slower, adapt. Use your brain and smarts, which all of us have. We've got an incredible weapon in here. When I say a weapon, I say it because we can overcome. We use this to overcome challenges. And then at the same time, use your smarts. Know what's good, know what's right, and we're going to push through here today. Mum, great to see you here. It's always great to see you here, and thanks for the message that you sent this morning as well. I'm going to talk about that actually. Not about your message, about what I sent you in the reply. Laura, great to see you. Jen, great to see you. Craig is here. Craig, I'm going to challenge you today, young man. I'm going to challenge all of you. But we have some tough challenges in here today. And again, don't look at what you can't do, or if you're struggling, and this isn't to you, Craig, this is to everyone, because I know, Craig, you'll kick my butt. But as you're doing this, make sure that you look at what you're able to do. Don't look at things if you have to stop. Don't worry about things. When I used to race the Ironman, and I first went out on bike rides, and in the Ironman, the bike ride is 112 miles. I remember I raced in Canada going up over the Rockies. 112 miles, then you run a marathon, but that's after you've already done a 2.4 mile swim. When I first started, I couldn't do all that. I had to build and train for it. And that's why I look at what we're doing today. It's not what you do, how much you do, it's the fact that you're doing it and building towards the next level. So don't judge yourself on what you're able to do. Judge yourself on the fact that you're doing it. And don't even judge yourself, I shouldn't say that. But look at what you're able to do and then build on it and be proud of the fact, one, you're doing it, and two, that you're doing it, and three, that you're doing it. Okay, just going down here. Joe, great to see you. Thanks for being here. And Molly Ann, greetings to all. And look who's back in the house. I haven't seen you for a little while, Ginny. And you know I know that name. Ginny, when you show up, I know. And when you don't show up, I know. Here's Vicky. Vicky's back in the house again. I know you won't be able to join us right now, Vicky, but I got a workout for you to do later. And there is some single lag. That's my brain to mouth. I'm lagging. We have some single leg training going on today as well. So I'm excited to be able to continue to push that. I've got a couple of single leg stuff going on here as well. So that'll be great to do. Now, I want to know, is Doug on? Doug, if you're here, please identify yourself. That sounds like when the Interpol, FBI, and KGB were all looking for me. Dear Metcalfe, if you're here, please identify yourself. I was gone in a flash. No, but seriously, Doug, if you're here, let me know, because I want to talk about you today. I got a message from Doug. I'm going to say his last name, Minister. And I hope that you're okay with me talking about this, Doug, because it was inspirational to read your story that you... Hey, there he is, Doug. Thanks so much for letting me know you're here. You said you're always here for those workouts. That's why I didn't want to do a shout out. And I hope you're okay with me saying a little bit about your story, because it was inspirational. I read it last night. I don't know how long ago you sent the message, Doug, but it was a message request. I went in there and I saw it. And Doug is a young guy. He's, I'm not going to say your age, Doug. That's up to you to write it here. But he's between 60 and 70. And more towards the end, closer to the 70. But the thing about Doug is he raced Corvettes. He's always been into speed and racing these incredible, powerful cars. And I know you had some crashes, Doug. You've had the car roll a number of times. Then you had 3 different, I don't want to say breaks, but cracks in your back that forced you to have to take a back seat. And with the gyms being closed, you noticed that your balance was going as well. Well, the great thing is, and this is what I wanted to talk about, goals. Doug has a goal. And I know he's going to be racing in Monterey coming up in the end of this month, right, Doug? And you said since you've gone back training, having done the 60 up, your team, as you're out training, and I know I can say Palm Springs is a big place, you're out there training, that you've noticed how much better your eye-foot connection is, the ability at high speeds to move your feet, to be able to adjust your eye connection of what you're doing and the reaction of your body through that. Also, your balance got better. And you noticed that, and then your team started to notice how much better you were driving, the quicker reactions in there, which was so good to read about. And now you're racing, you're saying, with the younger guys who maybe because of lack of balance and cohesiveness between the brain and the body were beginning to pull away. Well, now you've pulled right back up to them. And I know you're competing at the end of this month to get back on the podium and again, you know, celebrating your victories out there. Obviously, stay safe, stay, I don't want to say stay careful, because careful never wins. Stay smart. and push the limits of your talent, because that's why people get to the top. But again, it comes down to the goals. What is your goal? There has to be a purpose for what you're doing. Just to make it to tomorrow is part of the goal, but that's kind of out of our control in some ways, right? It's part of destiny. But being our best gives us the best chance to continue a better life. But you've got to have a goal you're working towards. Doug obviously is working towards racing, and it's great. And that brings me down to something else I wrote here, which is stay alive. Every day we're existing or we're living. And existing is just letting time take us through until the end of it. Whereas alive means we're taking every second and investing our time into something that's a passion of ours, that keeps us alive, that keeps us wanting to wake up tomorrow because we've got things to do, we've got things to achieve, I've got goals. And the beauty of the 60 Up, and I saw it with Bob because Bob Eubanks is online now, right? The beauty, I saw the change emotionally in Bob, the belief again, and the correct belief, I've got more to give. I'm not on my downward spiral. I'm on my continued wisdom path, which is the smarter I get, the better I've got the opportunity to create and be everything I want to be, provided I'm healthy enough and strong enough to do it. So anyway, that's my story about Doug. It was inspirational, Doug. Thanks so much for sharing that with me. And I know everybody at 60 Up is going to be cheering you on, and I want you to message me after the race and let me know how you felt. For me, the result is unimportant, but if you win it, that's great. For you, the winning, what's great for me is the fact that you're changing your life and getting it back again. And I'm sure that affects your whole family. I saw some of your pictures on Facebook. I know you're Lake Havasu and taking the different places. You got a great boat, all these different stuff, and that's celebrating life. So keep it up, young man. I'm proud of you. And I love the fact that you're doing something that I love, which is racing cars as well. Bob Eubanks turns around and says he's racing in Westlake. What are you racing in Westlake, Bob? Tell me what you're racing. Every day there's something new about Bob that I hear, but I don't know what it is and whether it's even real. But it's great, Bob. Ildi, great to see you here. You'll watch and stay for the live stream at Kathy Stevens Fitness. And so I'm on TV. Kathy's got a show that she's doing on Sway TV. If you look through the 60 Up page, you'll see that there's a link on there that you can click, and Kathy is giving away a 60 Up balance board today during her live show that we've donated, or actually Kathy actually has donated to the show, and that's from 10 a.m. through to 12 o'clock. So feel free to log in. I'll be talking about 60 Up and some of the other sides of 60 Up, as well as doing some higher level demonstrations for gym rats, as well as some exercises that most of you would already know, but this is for people that have never seen it. Bob, I'm racing in Westlake. You're racing to the bathroom. How come, Bob, everything with you comes back to the bathroom? Well, I'm glad it goes to the bathroom, but it's like, there's got to be a fixation there somewhere. But anyway, with all that talk going on, Doug, good luck. Thanks so much for sharing the story. And please, if anybody wants to share their stories, I love to highlight, because it inspires all of us to, again, continue to live and be everything we were born to be for the complete length of the time we have here on earth. Okay. Don't expect this to be easy today. Someone just wrote it here. Laura. Laura, are you my second mother now? I mean that in the nicest possible way. When you're done with the lesson, leave the shoes by the board to keep from losing them. Thanks for seeing that. I actually put them away. When I put things away, I can never find it. But once, if I don't put them away, I know where they are. I put them back in the closet, but I put them on a shelf, and I opened it. I didn't see them on the shelf, and so I left. But I actually put them on the floor. Okay, here we go. Shake your legs out. We're going into a tough workout today. Do the best that you can. Stay in here with me. And if you need to rest or break or take a breather, feel free to. But today's class is going to be a real challenge. I know I'm going to be challenged to do it as well. Okay, here we go. First one, lift your right leg. This is round one. Lift your left leg. I want you to find that balance straight away without even warming up. Where is your balance today? Feel the pressure points. This is 4. We've got 6 of these total. And change 5. There you go, and 6. Now we're gonna go into tapping. 1, 3, 2. 1, 3, 2. Are you ready? Right foot. 1, 3, 2. Left foot. 1, 3, 2. All we're doing here is engaging the brain to make it again relative to your pressure points and then your balance. 1, 3, 2, and 1, 3, 2, and 1, 3, 2, and one more each side. And this is just our warm up. Good. Now step up on the board, and all I want you to do is we're going to walk for 30 seconds on 1-on-1. Go as light as you want, as long as your heel is coming off of the board and we're using those feet, that's enough. But if you want to lift those legs a little higher, we're going to be good. We're into round 1. Here we go. 5 seconds. Good, and find your balance. This is the end of round 1. So we're really engaging the brain. You should already begin to feel your heart rate beginning to go up, breathing a little heavy. We're going to hold. And again, that ability to find that balance and find stationary control, having just done movement exercises. Good, push down with your left foot, step back. Here we go, right leg, balance. Now, if you want to take your hands off, you can. And left foot balance. And right foot balance. Feel those pressure points. And left foot balance. Oh, sorry, right foot balance, left foot up, sorry. And left foot balance. And we're going into the 1, 2, 3. Are you ready? Oh, sorry, 1, 3, 2. Down. 1, 3, 2. So I came up with a new creation that I'm really excited about for brain development and getting coordination back. Had incredible success with it, and it's really fun to do. So I'm going to be telling you more about that over the next couple of weeks. Last one each side. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2. Step up on the board. Here we go. We're walking. 1-on-1. Here we go. Good. Again, getting that heart rate up, getting that body going. Hey, Denise. I just saw you coming. It's great because I'm beginning, even from this distance, I'm beginning to notice people's either their pictures on there. I noticed Bob's picture, Bob Eubanks' picture. I noticed that from a mile away. It's just a toilet. It's his favorite shot of the bathroom, I think. Is that? Oh no, hang on, Bob. Sorry, that's not. Good, and find your balance. There you go. Good. But I'm beginning to recognize, even from a distance now, working on my eyesight. Good, and find that balance. If you want to take your hands off, but again, now if you want a higher challenge, just look left and right and try and keep that balance. So again, we're feeling pressure points as our view changes, and we know eyes have a huge amount of say in our balance. I'm now creating that connection between my brain and my eyes, that as my eyes change, my brain controls my body balance. Good, and step back. Last one, here we go. Lift the right leg and hold. Again, if you want to hold with one hand, you can, or take both hands. Change, hold. And change, hold. If you're doing that, clap as you change. And change, hold. 2 to go. Change, hold. Last one, change, hold. Excellent. Here we go, tapping. 1, 3, 2. Now, if you want to speed it up, feel free to speed it up. 1, 3, 2. And how many can you do in the next 15 seconds? I remember when I used to train Bob. Remember, Bob, when you used to come over here and we'd just work for 1 minute at a time and see how many reps we could do in a minute? And that was such good training as well. And I may go back and do that at some point. One more time each side. 1, 3, 2. Good. Step up on the board. Here we go. Walking. This is the end of round 1. Getting that heart rate going. This is real activity training where we're complicating, or complicating isn't the word. We're constantly changing the exercise as if you're out doing an assault course outside. And in an assault course, I remember when I was training with the Royal Marines back in England, We used to go out and do assault courses. And then I look at the media today and we're doing insult classes or courses. Let's get rid of any insults. And if everybody could cheer each other on with support and love and care, how amazing would life become? And that's, again, going back to our humanity and our decency. And that's why I love this 60 Up group, because you're so caring about each other. Find your balance. Good. If you want to, take your hands off. Now, for those of you with vertigo, keep looking forward. For those of you that feel comfortable, slowly look down. Did my voice just break? Down. And then come and look up. And notice how your balance begins to alter as you change. That connection is in there. Good. Higher level. And you can do that holding on as well. Good. And push with the left, step back with the right, grab your first drink of water. That's the warm-up done. We're now going to go into the second one, and this second one is actually probably tougher. No, it's good. Doug, you don't train at 50 miles an hour to race at 180. You train at 200 to race at 180 in competition. The same is here. We're training to be able to go outside and do what we want to do. We train more than you need to be outside. So when you go outside, you're in your zone. You're in your comfort, excitement zone, because the world becomes endless. Okay, first thing we're going to do, you're going to take your right foot and place it on number 2 and just go into a lunge. So again, your weight is on your front leg. Now push back. We've got 3 of these. That's 1. Same again. 2. Push back and 3. Now change to the left leg. On 2, we push 1. And if you want it slightly more challenging, you can step back slightly further so your step is more forward. That's 3. Good. Now step up. Left foot on 2, right foot on 3, and just rock side to side. Now keep your body still. I'm going to push in your legs. Push in the legs. There you go. So I push my left, my right. And you'll notice your left leg is working harder than your right leg is. There you go. Good. Excellent. Now bring your right foot to number 2, left foot to number 3, and let's rock it. Feel the strength in your your right leg now as you're pushing down. My body is staying still, pretty much still. And I'm just letting my legs do all the work. I'm strengthening the muscles in the leg. Hey, Joe, good to see you, Joe. This is great. I can start reading people's names from further away, and sometimes even comments. Good. What I want you to do now, bring your right leg to the middle and try and find that balance. Hold that balance. Hold it. If you feel comfortable, take one hand off or take both hands off. Feel that balance. Feel that comfort in being solid on one leg. Good. Change legs. Put your left leg in the middle. Come and stand. Feel that balance. Make sure that foot is right in the middle of the board. I can feel that my foot wasn't in the middle. And I'm going to try and get that balance. Now, my left foot was one that I broke a number of years ago, and I was in a boot for 8 months. And I wasn't able to go up on my toe or anything. They wanted to operate, and luckily I found an incredible doctor that taught me how to self-heal. Okay, next one we're going to do. Step on number 2. All I want you doing here is kick your leg forward. Step on 2, kick your leg forward. Now, why are we doing this one? We're learning to transition our weight onto one leg and then have the movement of the other leg loosely just kicking forward. This is a little bit of a stamina exercise of working the knee joint. Don't kick too hard, but just loosening it up. Going through here. Now we're going to go on to round 2 in a minute. Round 2, there's going to be 4 lunges on each leg. If you want to increase the pressure, or the strengthening, I should say, rather than pressure on the leg, step slightly further back from the board so that you have more weight transference from back to front. Are you ready? Here we go. Push down with the left leg, step back. I'm going to step back a little further now. Take your right foot onto 2. We got 4 lunges. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Push back, left leg on 2. Here we go. Lunge and back. I'm going to step even further back. 2, 3, and 4. Now bring your right foot up onto number 3, left leg on number 2, and keep the body still. Here we go, we're rocking, we're strengthening these legs up. Excellent. Keep it going. Chad, good to see you here, Chad. I hope you're working out with us. I hope you're feeling better and things have got better for you. I'm always cheering you on, my brother. There you go. Good. Push down with the left, bring your right foot to number 2, take your left foot to number 3. Now bend those knees and push the leg down. Keep that body centered. Excellent. I can feel my heart rate has certainly gone up. This is the second part of the round. We've got one more round to go once we finish these ones. Good. Coming up to the end of this one. Now push down with the right leg. Kick with the left, step across, kick. What we're actually doing is loosening the muscle a little bit in the thigh, having done the lunges, having done the rocks, having done, I missed the single leg. Don't worry, we'll do the single leg next. You guys got to get yourself a good instructor. Whew. I should have written it bigger. Here I am boasting about my eyesight, looking at the messages that are on there. Hey, morning, Debbie. Super instructor Debbie's here as well. Great to see you, Debbie. We're doing the Rockettes, Debbie. I know you're going to go back and perform in Broadway. That confidence to have that movement. Okay, last one now. Bring your right foot right into the middle of the red and find that balance. And once you've found that balance, let go with one hand if you feel comfortable. Can you do it with both hands and feel the pressure points on that little toe, big toe? I'm going to go back, hold on a little bit. There you go, we've got that one leg single balance. Awesome, there you go, good, good, good. And change leg, push down, push, put the left leg right in the middle, lift that right foot up. There you go, perfect. Excellent, I'm gonna try and see, because like I said, my left foot was really bad. Like I said, they wanted to operate on it, and I found a doctor, Dr. Raymond Hall, that I'll ever be indebted to, for helping me not have to go to an operation, risk nerves being cut, and self-heal. Good, okay, here we go, step back. Last one we're going into. Step on the number 2, we got the lunge, and push back. And 2, we got 5 of these now. And another one, 3. And another one, 4. Last one, 5. Feel the strength in the leg when you push back, feel solid. Here we go, left side. So I go from here, I come back, I feel strong. 2, strengthen the left leg, feel strong and balanced. 3, and 4, last one, and 5. Right leg goes to number 3, left leg to number 2. Here we go, work the left leg now. We're pushing and pushing. My body stays upright. Think of your posture, open that chest up, tighten the back muscles. So you're standing tall through your head, but your knees are bent because you're working those strengthening muscles in your legs. Excellent, there you go, good. Let's go 2 more. 1, 2, let's go to the side. Right leg comes to number 2, left leg goes to number 3. Get into that squat, up, tighten the abs, shoulders back. Tighten, and again, to get the shoulders back, don't think of pulling your shoulders back, think of tightening your back muscles and stretching out your chest. That gives you good posture, and then you're lifting up through the body even though you're bent in the legs. You're like, all right, Dan, that's enough information. How about a bit of peace and quiet, Dan? You know that isn't going to happen. Okay, here we go. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Now bring the right leg into the center, right on the middle of the red. Go to a single leg balance. See if we can find that balance. And when I say we, because we're all in this together, there's a saying that some of you will have heard me say, we're only as strong as the weakest link. I don't believe that. When I coach soccer, I don't believe we're only as strong as the weakest link. Change leg. I believe we're only as strong as every link. Because everybody's strength is in different areas, and it depends as the chain goes round where the strength needs to be, And if one person perceives themselves as stronger than another and backs off a little bit because they're good enough, what happens is that chain becomes weaker because you're not giving 100%. As long as all of us are giving 100%, we've got the strongest chain we could possibly have. Here we go. Step back off, shake those legs. Give me 10 butt kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Get your drink of water. That's the end of round 2. We're halfway through the fight. I'm going to come over here and just say hi. Hey, you love it, Debbie. I hope you're joining in and doing this with us today. But you're probably the one person, you and Kathy, that I know, that probably could take a month off and still be in fantastic shape and have the strength and balance and everything. So I'm just trying to keep up with you ladies. And water helps me. Okay, here we go. Are you ready for round 3? We're up here. Little box. Boom, boom, boom. Round 3 coming up. Do I have any energy today? Okay, here we go. Step up on 2 and 2. We're going to go into 6 squats. Are you ready? Find the balance. Now remember with squats, the first thing that happens, your butt goes back. By your butt going back, you engage the quad muscles, the leg muscles, and take out the pressure on the knees. If you just bend the knees forward, you actually don't put any pressure on the legs themselves. You you tuck the pelvis under and put a strain on your back. So again, remember the first thing, hips go back. Now keep your chest up, but let your legs begin to bend with your butt going back. Are you ready? Here we go. 6 and 1 and 2 and 3 and work on that balance. 4 and 5. Last one. 6. Good. Now bring your right foot to 1, left foot to 1, right foot to 2, left foot to 2, to 3, to 3, to 2, to 2. So I call this the ladder. We're working our legs out, going wider, and then bringing them back in again. So 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. And what we're working here, just so you know, first off, different pressure points on the feet. The wider your feet go, the more you're using the inside of the foot. Secondly, we're getting the brain working on moving the feet into different positions. So in everyday life, no matter where I step, I've got strength. And third, we're working on strengthening different parts of the legs, because the closer the feet are, the more we're to the outside of the quad, and the wider our feet go, you have more the inside of the thigh working. And on top of all that, you're working on the ability to transition your weight during a rock. A lot of information, sorry for overload, but you guys are smart enough last time through to comprehend, and the more you comprehend, the better you'll be. Okay, good, here we go. We're going into a run now. We've gone through the squats, we've gone through strengthening the legs. Now we're working on the speed to increase our stamina, get the heart rate up, increase the oxygen intake because we'll start breathing a little heavier, and we've gone from muscle strengthening to fast twitch fiber engagement, which is the ability to react to changes of movement speed and be in control. Good. This is a big heart rate coming up here. Keep it going. Good, we're going to go to the floor in a minute. Well, less than a minute, actually. It's just a figurative way of speaking, right? And when we go to the floor, we're going to continue our fast feet movement with a leg strengthener on each side. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Step back on the floor. Now, what I want you to do, follow me. Keep the board middle. Quick little shuffle, hold. 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 Quick little shuffle. And if you need the board to help you, that's okay. Let the board work with you to give you that support. What I'm really looking at here is strengthen the leg, now quick movement. Strengthen the leg, now quick movement. And that quick movement is so important because that's your fall saver. When I begin to fall, if I can move my feet quickly, you're going to be in a great position. Last one each side. There. And last one. Good. Come step back up on the board, 2 and 2. As I said before, and whew, I think it was Joe. Was it Joe? No, Pat. Was it Pat? I think, Pat, you said that you slipped on the stairs in your garage and your fast feet saved you. I think it was you, Pat. If it wasn't you, Pat, then don't slip on your stairs and avoid that issue. But whoever it was either Pat or Joe. Anyway, here we go. Round 2. Put your feet here, find your balance. Butt goes back. Let's engage the quads. Here we go. 6 squats. 1 and 2. Keep the balance. And 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Excellent. Here we go. Ladders. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. There you go, Pat. It was you. Man, my memory. I love the fact my memory's working. And Joe, I'm giving you kudos as well. But I remember, Pat, you said you so dislike fast feet, and now you love it. Well, I don't know if you love it, but you understand why, because it saved you. And that's fantastic. And that's why I work on them. Is it exciting? The results are exciting. Good. We're just working side to side. That heart rate is beginning to go up. Are you ready? Come back onto 1 on 1. And here we go. We're going into a run. This is round 3, ladies and gentlemen. I would do the round 3 announcement. I can do the ding ding. But that's as far as I'm going. Bob, I can't see what you wrote right now. But it was great having lunch with you on Tuesday. Good to see you, and you're looking fantastic. Good, here we go. About 5 seconds left. Then we're going to do the side shuffle with the leg hold. 3, 2, 1. Step back with the right leg. Board centered. If you need to use the board, do. Here we go. Side shuffle, hold. Side shuffle, solid. Side shuffle, solid. Side shuffle, solid. Side shuffle, solid. So we're just in here. Boom. Side shuffle, quick feet. I do this a lot with athletes. In here, and again, go at your own speed. And again, if you want to take slightly bigger steps because your feet aren't quite so fast right now, it's okay, because we're speeding those feet up. Touch. Quick little speed. Don't do this one, Doug. Because you accelerate, stop, accelerate, stop, accelerate, stop. The people behind you are going to be all over the place. Obviously, I'm joking. Good, come back to the middle. Round 3, step up, 2 and 2. Here we go, find the balance. We go 6 squats and down, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Good, here we go. Going to 1, 1. We're going that little change of balance. And again, go at your own speed. If you want to, I'm going to go slow on this one. So again, I'm going slower for those that need it. And the next one, I'm going to go faster. So for those of you that have that foot coordination, feel free to speed up, but safety always first. Man, I can feel that workout going. There you go, good. Excellent. Let's keep it going. One more time, out and in. And step back onto the floor. Oh, no. Step up, we got the run. Here we go. I wanted to get to the end of the round first, faster. I want that drink of water. Whew. Again, great stamina builder. If you need to take a break, take that rest. Join back in, go at your own speed. Or watch what's going on and come back and try it later. But again, watching it, seeing it, feeling it, doing it is so important, because if you see it, your brain will lead your body to do it. If you ignore it, you won't know where you're going. Good, and step back. Last one, going to the side. Are you ready? Quick little feet, hold. 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 Quick little feet. I notice my hands, it's such a weird exercise because my hands were out of coordination with my feet. There you go. Whew. Last one. Good. And get your drink of water real quick. Last one. When I was doing the side to side, I was like here, stopping, and I was like this. And I had same arm as foot, which is weird, because that means in real life, I'd be walking like this. So again, I think, bam, quick little step, bam. Oh. We've got one more set coming up now. And this is the hardest one of all. The one thing we're going to need here now is the chair. The chair's going to come in. We want to do some leg strengthening and going onto the board. You also have to have enough space around the board because we're going to be running around the board today as well. You can see I'm sweating really good. And again, we're getting back to those summer workouts. Bob, I'm going to go to your house and give you 10 butt kicks. That's okay, Bob. I put the Rottweilers out. I showed them a picture of you. I smeared meat all over the picture so they kind of got a taste for it. Come on over, my friend. Come on over. Okay, I'm going to take my chair. I'm going to place it a little distance behind so that I've got the space to be able to move my feet slightly, move my board slightly forward, move the chair back just very slightly. I want to have some space for me to be able to sit down and stand back up but still do the exercise. Okay, you ready? Here we go for the last exercise. You're going to stand with your feet about one and a half on the ground. All we're going to do here is we're going to do 5 touches of the board with each hand. So if you need help, and before we start, I'll show you. Take your hands down, touch, come back up again. Slide your hands down. We're doing 5 touches, that's 10 total. What I want you to do is do it by pushing your butt back like a squat and let your legs do the work. Don't make the back do the work by leaning over too much. There's going to be some back lean, but we want to make sure the legs are getting stronger. Are you ready? If you need the help with the poles, you can. If you don't need the help, just keep it here and you can touch and go to here. You ready? We're going to go 10 total, 1 on the right, 1 on the left, 1 on the right, 1 on the left. Are you ready? Here we go. Come down, touch the board. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Use the poles to help yourself back up if you need. 6. Go at your own pace. 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Good. Excellent. Okay, the next one. Come and sit on the chair. You're going right from here. Put your hands on your knees. Now we're going to step up. We're going to step up onto 1 and 1, go to 2 and 2, and step back down again. Are you ready? Here, follow me. We're going to slow the first one. Stand up. 1, 1, 2, 2. Step back. Sit down. That's 1. We got 5 to go. Here we go. Step up. 1, 1, 2, 2. Step back down. And sit. Here we go. Up. 3. Go with the left leg this time. 1, 1, 2, 2. Step. Go with the left leg on the step up again. We got 3 to go. Step up. 1, 1, 2, 2. Step back. Come sit down. 2 to go. Go right leg stepping up. Right, left. And step back down. Last one. Step up with the left leg. Step up. 1, 1, 2, 2. And step back. Good. So the next one we're going to be doing here is a knee lift repeater. Step up on number 2. The foot touches the floor. As soon as it touches the floor, you bring the knee up. Are you ready? Here we go. 10, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Change leg. We go to the left leg. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Step on the floor. Now, watch this one time on round one, then you'll follow. We're going to step to the side. We're going to walk over the board, step to the side, and run around to here again. Then you're going to step up. You're going to do that 3 times each side. So you ready to join me? This is the end of part 1 of round 4. Here we go. Step up safely. Now, quick little feet. Hold the board if you need to. That's 1. Here we go. Next one. Step up, over, down. This is 2. If you can let go, that's great. And next one, we change our balance. We begin to feel forward, but we turn. Now keep going all the way across the back. Let's go the other way. We step up, cross. You begin to go forward, quick little feet, and now run back around the board. And again, up, here, forward, come back around the board. And last one, step up, up, down, come around the board. And that's the first one of the first exercise. Okay, I told you this was going to be a hard workout. I want it where it's a challenge. We go into the second part. We've got 3 parts to this round. Are you ready? 10 times right and left hand touch the board. 1. If you want to put your hand on your thigh, you can. 2 and 3 and 4. Or hold the pole. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Good. Come and sit on the chair. Now stand up, right foot up. 1, 1, 2, 2, down, sit down. Now we're going to lead with the left leg. Stand up. 1, 1, 2, 2. Come to the ground, sit back down. Right leg up. 1, 1, 2, 2, down. Stay strong. If you need to take a break and drop and join back in. Here we go. This is number 5. Right leg up. 1, 1, 2, 2, and down. And last one, step up. Left leg. 2, 2, and down. Now we go to the repeaters. Right leg on 2. 10. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's change the other side. Left leg. Last. Come on. Actually, it's not the last. We've got one more round. 2, 3, or one more circuit. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just do as many as you can and be smart. 10. Good. Now step to the side 3 times over and back. Here we go. Step, step, change. Now quick feet, running around. And we go again. Up, up, down. Now quick feet, hold the poles if you need that extra support. And last time this way. Step, run around, keep going around, face the other way. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and quick feet going around. And again, great cardio exercise here. And again, I want you to do the best you can, but be smart. Take a break if you need to. Here we go, back to the beginning. And we've got one more set to go through. This is it, last set for the day. Touching the board. Come on, stick in here with me. Even if you need to break, do the best you can. Here we go. 1, and butt goes back. 2, and butt goes back. 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Good, here we go. Sit on the chair and put your hands on your thighs to help if you need. Step up, right leg. 1, 1, 2, 2, and come and sit down. And left leg. 1, 1, 2, 2, come and sit down. And up. 1, 1, 2, 2. Left leg leads the next one. up. This is 4. 1, 1, 2, 2. The last one's on each side. Here we go, stand up. 1, 1, 2, 2. Come sit down. Last one, here we go, up. 1, 1, 2, 2, and we're down. Good, right leg goes on 2. Last 10 repeaters, here we go, each side. 1, 2, 3, even a small movement. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's the last one done on the right. Let's go to the left leg. 1, but we're working the right leg as well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Let's walk to the side. Last 3 times over each way. Go. 1. Walking over. And quick feet. I am sweating so good. Up. Down. We're going around. Here we go. Last time going over from right to left. Now, quick feet. All the way around. Come back to the other side. Last 3 of the day. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Join me on this last one. I feel like a street seller in England out there in the markets. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Roll up, roll up. Come and buy your beautiful tomatoes here. Not tomatoes, Bob Eubanks. All the way around. And I think you did it. You got through it. I'm sweating the most that I've sweated in a long time. This was a hard, higher level workout that engaged so much of the muscles. We're not going to do, next week I'm going to do bands. So we get back to some upper body work, and I move this a little forward now. So we're going to go into a stretch. But great job. This is one of the hardest cardio ones that we've done, because there was so much movement in there, and the variety that you can get from all these exercises is unbelievable. Okay, we're going to go into the cool down. Please stay and join me on the cool down, because it's so important to get your body recovered back to a normal resting state and let the muscles have that moment of rehabilitation, if that's the right word, where they're going to, again, from the work, let's get the lactic acid out, let's stretch them, let's make them feel lighter again, because right now they're probably feeling a little heavy. Let's go to the right ankle, roll the ankle out. Even something as simple as balancing on the single leg in the middle of the board was really tough. Change leg. So that's why we want to make sure that we loosen up those ankles, because the ankles are engaged so many times when we're doing these exercises. There you go. Okay, take the board to the right. You know the calf stretch. Push the ball of the foot on the edge of the board, the heel of the foot on the back of the board, and we're just pushing through there. There you go. I'm actually rocking onto it a little bit. I love that feeling of a relax and then a stretch and then a relax and a stretch. There you go. Changed legs, ball of the foot on the left foot, on the back edge of the board, the heel is on the ground, and just feeling that little stretch in there. I got sweat going in my eyes now. Again, if you had a hard time getting through this workout, come back and do it again and see if you can go a little longer, or do just the second half, or do just the segment within each round that you found to be the hardest, and continue to work on it. If you found one that you liked and want to just do just that round, maybe do that round twice. But again, this is all about your development and growth. Good. Just shake the legs out. Before we do the next stretch, grab a quick mouthful of water. Here we go. That's great. Oh. Again, keep hydrating for the next hour after class. Keep taking sips of water to make sure you keep hydrated. Water is it's imperative to be able to talk, but at the same time, without water, your brain won't function as great. And if your brain isn't functioning as great, the rest of the body can't function as great. So make sure you keep sipping water. And Doug, I don't know how long your race is, but for sure, whatever length the race, I'm sure you've got water in there with you. I know race drivers, when I've been out on tracks and stuff, you sweat way more than everyone thinks. You got the air conditioning on and it's nice and cool. You're losing so much weight. I know there's tons of weight that gets lost in races. Okay, put your toe against the pole, heel on the board, and just bend forward. There you go, good. Bob, I'm just reading. Boy, did I need that last exercise. Remember, there was a time when I couldn't get up without help. Bob, I remember that. I remember that. And what was amazing was how quickly that changed. Let's change legs again. Heel on the board, toe up. And again, think about it. Bob, this is from when we first started training. We're talking 3.5 years ago, and when we first started. And for people that don't know, change like this was never created to sell. I never thought this board would sell. This was purely created to help Bob Eubanks get back, because I was doing all these different exercises and realized it wasn't the body that needed training, it was the brain that needed training back to the body, and then strengthen the body once the connection was there. But Bob's results were so good. Step up on the board. I want you to take your left heel, left ball of the foot, put it on the edge of the board. Now make sure your right leg is on the number 2 and your left leg is almost in the middle, and just push that heel down. You'll feel, keep a lot of the weight on the front leg, but begin to push, and we're stretching the calf again. So going back, Bob had so much success, and I trained other people as well, and everyone was having so much success in improvement, even world record holders. We have Olympic gold medalists that were using it, and they're in great shape, and they even noticed an improvement. Changed leg, left leg goes to 2. They noticed an improvement, even though they're still racing, they're still breaking world records. That ability for the brain to feel the body and the connection and work the core, engage the core, they used it to continue to break world records. So at that point, people were like, Dan, you've got to release this, and that's why we have this amazing group today. And that's why I go back to Bob and say the improvement was so dramatic that it's beginning to change the world. And again, Bob, incredible to see the change completely in you, physically and mentally, how life got exciting again. Good, step back off of the board. All I want you to do now, take your hands, move your feet back a little bit, and just bend forward. Hold onto the poles and see if you can get your elbows to touch the poles. Keep your legs straight. What you're doing here is just stretching out the back of the legs. Good, and come and stand back up again. Now what I want you to do here is, I'm gonna stand sideways on, you can stay facing me. What I want you to do is bend your knees slightly and just round the back, and then pull the shoulders up. Round the back and pull the shoulders up. Or back, I should say, round the back. And what I want you to think is, as you round the back, actually curve it. So I bend in my stomach, I suck my stomach in, I begin to round, so I feel that stretch along my spine, and then I stand back up again and pull those shoulders back. And release out the back. Now from here, you can let your hands hang, and then pull those shoulders back, and let the hands hang. Just roll that back one more time, and come back. Good, I'm gonna face the front. Let's roll those shoulders out. We've got less than a minute to go. Almost done. Good, excellent, and roll the shoulders forward. Good, now if you've got vertigo, you can do this exercise. Just keep the head centered. Just push slightly, just rock the body slightly, side to side. Really slightly side to side. There you go. We're just loosening up that back joint again. Excellent. Great job. Good. Now bring your arms across, fold them over, give yourself a hug, pull it forward. There you go. And cross the arms over the other way. Hit your board. Good. Have that little hug. Excellent. One more time. Take your hands around, bend forward, give yourself that hug. And last time, my right arm goes over in here. Just give myself that little hug again. Good, excellent. And the last thing, just drop your right ear to your right shoulder and just hold it there. Don't hold it, let it relax. Feel the stretch down the left-hand side. And go to the other side and feel the stretch down the left-hand side, the right-hand side. Whew, I can feel my right side is definitely tighter than my left. And one more time, last one each side. Come on, stay in there. Get these done. And take it. Last stretch of the day with me. Hopefully you'll continue to do little stretches during the day. And come back to the center. Great job. Grab your water. Make sure you get hydrated. I'm going to come in and say thank you to you all. Whoa. What a workout. It's just thank you all for being here. Thanks for sticking through this. This was a tough workout. It's a very easy one to walk away from, but the fact that you stayed in here and did that is absolutely fantastic. So congratulations, Bob. All kidding aside, the board changed your life in a very short period of time. Absolutely. Back to playing golf, back to walking out with Lucky and Deborah, and doing so many things. I remember, Bob, watching you unable to get out of a chair comfortably, to jumping out of chairs. And the reason you jumped out of chairs was because I put that electric shocker in there. That was one of the best trainings we ever did, remember? But was it the electric eel that was in the bathroom? I can't remember. But anyway, I'm taking you back to the bathroom, Bob. But actually, I never took you to the bathroom. Let me rephrase that. That was said right. I mean, I'm emotionally taking you. But moving on. But yeah, it was incredible seeing the change. I do remember, Bob, when you couldn't get out of a chair, and having lunch with you on Tuesday, and just seeing you. Okay, well, I got to go, and just jumping up and walking out and stuff. Never would that have been the case if we hadn't got back on this 60 up and started retraining the brain and body connection. So proud of you and fantastic. Going back into here, you need the last exercise in here. Denise, great job. If you got through this workout, fantastic. And whatever you did, if you didn't get through the whole thing, fantastic. We're growing. We're reversing aging. We're taking you back to your best days ahead. And that sounds funny. So how can you go back to your best days ahead? Because we're going backwards to when you were your healthiest and forward to the days ahead. And it's because of you. Everyone here is doing your own work. I'm just guiding. Debbie and Kathy just guide. They do a fantastic job. But without you doing your work, we're not relevant in any changes you have. So great job for being with us and doing that. Craig, thank you. Great to have you here. And I really appreciate you being here and going through the workout. And I'd love to hear more about your progress at some point, Craig, as well. I know you've been with us for a while now. And, you're a stalwart. You're in here and you keep going. So love to hear that. Molly Ann, thanks so much for being here as well. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I hope to see you here next week as well. Remember, we have the live TV. The link, I believe, is in the Facebook with Kathy. Kathy has her own online TV segment that she does with Sway TV. So I might see you back here at 11:10 a.m. is, I believe, the time. And I'm going to be doing some more workouts at that point for people that don't know about the board, and doing some demonstrations of many different levels with and without the poles in the board. So thank you so much for being here. Pat, thank you. Quick feet and all. Yeah, I get it, Pat. I get it. But you told me you love them now. So, and we love them because they work in helping keep us safer and more adventurous, and the freedom to do things without the fear. And that's letting go of fear to find freedom is a gift to all of us. So anyway, thank you so much for a great workout today. I'm going to let you go. I have no idea what time it is. I never put a clock up here because I don't want to be guided by time. I want to be guided by passion. And again, getting through, helping all of you to get the most out of each workout that we can. So have a beautiful day. Have a fantastic weekend. Don't forget Debbie tomorrow, Kathy at 11:10 today on Sway TV. Click that link. And love to you all. Have a fantastic weekend. And thank you so much for being part of 60 Up. Bye-bye.